Hello, welcome to Enots Engineering. I'm Alan. In today's video we're taking a look at what surrounds my lathe in the workshop, the tools and how it's laid out. So let's go to the workshop and have a look. You can see the lathe. The back here there's a shelf with tools on, turning tools. This tray on the side here, on the top. That's where I keep my cutting oil. This is my magnetic swarf remover, micrometer. And this micrometer I was given that micrometer by my aunt who'd bought it brand new, and I've had that now for 35 years. Still use it. Imperial 0 to 1. These are small boring bars, dial indicators, height gauges for setting things on the lathe. Further along I've got my driving dogs, and right at the very end some more boxes with parts in and my grinding area. So all the gutter grinder is, taps and dies in metric on the right, and on the shelf here Jacob's chuck and all my tools, which are all preset to go into the lathe. That's the top of the lathe cabinet door. Revolving centres, different sizes, fixed centres. That one is for my die holder, slides on there in the tailstock. And this down here is my sign bar. That fits up on here. This sign bar here, you can see those 4 circles have magnets inside the aluminium. The compound slide on this side has been machined. Those 2 pegs are at a known distance apart. That is magnetised to hold on the top, and that clips on the top. If I want to set my top slide up at an angle, especially when it needs to be accurate, put a slip gauge under one end and you just turn the top and run a dial indicator along here until it's parallel, and you know that your compound slide is set to the correct angle. Obviously you still have your degrees markings on here, but this is if you need to get it accurate. And there's a video on how I made that on my channel. In the bottom of the cupboard are fixtures that I've made for the lathe. This is an indexing plate to fit on the back of a chuck. Now below the middle of my lathe, this is my on-off switch for the lathe. That's the inverter that controls my chuck speed. And below that, where the suds tank would have been, this is where I keep face plate. And these 2 racks here have all the gears for cutting threads, different size gears. And further along here, it's a lathe control speed unit, on, off, forward, reverse, and the different speeds. Below that is the motor and all the pulleys, and on the end here It's the gearbox where you change the gears to cut different threads, different traverse speeds, spindle speed. That's my 2-axis linear scale readings. There's my Allen keys, metric and imperial. Below there, metric and imperial drills, oil can and some reamers. Oh well, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time on Enots Engineering.